Hi there, I'm Andy Hillier, and in this lesson I'm going to teach you how to play Sing Myself to Sleep by Suriel Hess. This request has just come in, so if you've got any requests, put them in the comment section and I'll try and do a video for you. Also, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, that really helps me out, and if you could give me a like on the video as well. Okay, so we've got 4 lines that we need to learn. There's the intro, which is also the same as the first part of the verse. There's a second line to the verse, and then we've got a bridge and a chorus. So the intro, which is also the same as the first line of the verse, sounds like this. So we need to put a capo on the 6th fret, and we're going to start with the second finger on D2 and first finger on B1. We go from the A string to the D string, A string, D string, A string, D string, then it goes A, we play the open G, the D, and then the B. So the first bar is, the second bar, all we need to do is add our third finger to A3 and do the same right hand. And then we're going to go to this chord, which is like an F-shaped chord, but instead of barring it, just because later on in the song there's a little embellishment, so I'm going to use my thumb over the top and then and play E1, then first finger on B1, second finger on G2, and third finger on D3. If you struggle with that, you could use your first finger barred, however way you prefer, and then similar right hand, but your thumb's going from the E string to the D string, so you got. Then the next bar is exactly the same, the 4th bar. Okay, so let's try the whole line nice and slowly. Ready, and. So that goes once for the intro, and then it does that line exactly the same for the first line of the verse. The second line of the verse has a slight change in it. So the next line, the only difference is in the second bar. So the first bar's the same, and then the second bar, you're going to start the same, but then it's going to, so you play the A string and D string, and then you're going to go A, then G, D, and put your little finger on B3, so you got, and then take your little finger off when it goes to the 1, so it's going to play the A string, the G string, the D string, take your little finger off, play the B1, then play the A string, open G, open D there, and then play B1, and then the next 2 bars are the same. So the second line of the verse sounds like this. And then it goes to the bridge. The bridge sounds like this. Okay, so it starts the same. The first bar's the same. The second bar is almost the same as the previous one, but slightly different. So we've got the second bar goes from A3 to D2, A3, G to D2, little finger on the E3, back to the B3, and then back to the A3, G string on the open second finger, then do a pull off from your little finger on B3 to B1, play open G, open D, and then B1. So that second bar, that's the little tricky bit, nice and slowly goes. And then the next bar, this is why we're using like the thumb over the top. Play the E string, D string, E string, then G, D, little finger on E3, so you got. Then take your little finger off that open string. So let's try the whole of that line nice and slowly. Ready, and. And then it will repeat that line, but you just hold that on the fourth bar. You're not going to play the fourth bar. You're just going to hold the E string from the last note of the third line, just holding on. So you don't play the last bar. So when you repeat, you play just bars 1, 2, and 3. And then that takes you to the chorus, which sounds like this. So for that, again, starting with this A minor shape, first, or A minor 7, first finger on B1. Actually, that's all you need to worry about on that. First finger on B1, and we're going to play. So hopefully that makes sense. Then go to the C shape chord, third finger on A3, and the second bar you got. So you got that little pull off there, use your little finger. E3, B3 pull into B1. So the second bar slowly. And then this next little bar is a little bit tricky. You're going to play the E1, D3, G2, then open G, hammer onto G2, B1 to G2, little finger on E3, then B1, G2, little finger E3 pulling off to E open, then B1, G2, then B1. So that third bar, slowly. And up speed. And then the last bar. Relatively straightforward. So let's try the whole line of the chorus nice and slowly. Up speed. And the chorus just repeats, and then it goes back to the verse, bridge, and chorus. Well, hopefully you've enjoyed that little lesson, especially the person who requested it. If you've got any requests, put them in the comment section down below and I'll try and do a video for you. If you could give me a like on the video, and if you could subscribe to the channel, that's a big one. That would really help me out. Well, thanks for watching this. I've been Andy Hillier, and I'll see you next time.